Good morning everybody and welcome to Visit Fylde Coast. We are going to do an update video today on progress at the Tramway Terminus and the new Holiday Inn Hotel, and I can see a big difference already for a kick-off. There's a big yellow crane right in the middle of the site. But before we do that, don't forget, make sure that you've subscribed to the Visit Fylde Coast YouTube channel. Make sure that you hit that little bell for notifications and sign up for your weekly email newsletter. It's a fountain of all kinds of interesting things. So would you believe it's actually the end of May since we last did an update? I can't believe that. That's quite flabbergasted me actually, because I thought I'd been, only a matter of a few weeks ago. So I think what we're going to do, we'll take a walk round the site like we've done in the past, and we'll stop at all the nosy points to have a good look. So we looked at the catenary that they're putting up at Talbot Road, which is the thingies for the overhead tram lines. In fact, they look like they've got quite a few of them up. These black poles here, you can see that they've got little brackets on them, and they're going to string the wires across from one side to the other, because the tram track runs down Talbot Road to North Pier. So we'd been and looked at them starting the catenary work in mid-July and they look like they've cracked on with that. They've been doing it overnight so that they're not disturbing the traffic and being a pain in the neck. And this is the hotel that's flying up, I must say. It's absolutely going up at a pace. Goodness, I went to Sainsbury's with Chrissy about 3 weeks ago. We did a little coffee video, and they were nowhere near that far on. That's quite amazing. Now, fascinating little fact, nothing to do with anything. Can you see this orange barrier here? This is made by a company where we used to live called Billington Structures. It's called Easy Edge. And we did all the literature for that when it was first invented and developed. There you go, you see we've lived us, our little rabbit patch. We've done all kinds of things for all kinds of people. So I don't think we're going to manage to, they've moved the entrance up. Last time, if you remember, there was a gate here into the site, and I was standing on this roundabout showing you what they were doing in a very precarious position. So we'll just scoot across here while everybody else is crossing, and then we don't get killed, we don't get knocked down. Just imagine how viral that would go. So the hotel is this grey thing at the back, and it's going to be horseshoe shaped around the back of the site, and the tramway comes into the middle of the horseshoe. That looks like, I wonder what they're doing with that. What does that say? Carbotech upside down. Wonder what that is. It looks like a concrete pumping arm, but I don't think it is. Something hydraulic. Oh, they've shut the road. Oh, there's a footpath. We're all right. I thought they'd shut it off completely. So this is going to join the tramway that's been extended from North Pier all the way up to the railway station, which is of course here right in front of us. So you'll be able to come to Blackpool on train. There's one there, look, right on cue. There's one, I think that one's departing, and you can see that it's all electrified. It's all whizzy latest technology posh stuff. So you can come to Blackpool by train, and then you will be able to walk through a short underpass, which is where that blue gate is there, underneath the road, to catch a tram right on the other side of the wall here. And this, where the guys are stood on the scaffolding, is the back of the Holiday Inn Hotel. Natty. I could do one of them. Can you just see me? Can you just see me using one of them to do videos? Oh, I've got electric bike envy. So the subway's being widened, and there's going to be a car park down the other end near Wilco's door. Can we get round here? It says footpath closed. I don't know whether you can or you can't. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think we can go down there, can't we? I don't think it means closed. Surely not. Surely not. Let's have a look. We need to have a look anyway because we need to see what they're doing. Oh, fantabulous. There's a view here. Look at that, people. Wow. So this is the back of the hotel. And you can see there's a bay that comes out here. And then there's another bay that comes out there. So this section in the middle here is the empty horseshoe that the tram will come up and into. And we should be able to see that when we get around the other side of the site. Nice big crane for lifting heavy stuff. So the preparation work began in June 2020, would you believe? Seems ever such a long time ago. But yeah, it's flown. It's absolutely flown. Let's see if we can scoot around here before somebody says it's not open. Oh no, it's closed at the end. That's a shame. Best laid plans of mice and men and all that. The footpath at the top was actually closed. So I've come right round to the front, and they've thoughtfully left a little cubby hole for people like me to stand and look in. And you can see where all of the tram lines are being extended, and they're just starting to curve. I can't get my fingers through the fence. They're just starting to curve towards where the crane is, which is going to deliver the lines into the middle of the compound. And this is the work that they've already done, extending the tramway, because as we have often commented, they previously ended here, right at the doorway to Wilkinson's. So all the tram lines are in place down Talbot Road, which is this one, right down to North Pier, so it just all needs connecting up. So it's going to be amazing when it's finished. Let's take a look from this angle. I'm able to see a little bit more here. I'm trying to get they ought to have cut a slot out of the fence really. I'm trying to get the lines lined up. That's it, found it. So you can see there, that's the central section where the tramway lines are going to wind into there and make the tram stop. And you can't actually see from this spot down into where the underpass is, but I'm sure we'll find that out when we walk round. And down here, apparently, I would imagine here is where there's going to be a little car park, presumably for tram customers. Right, we shall proceed. We shall proceed this way around the site. Because there's another good view just round this corner, looking up towards Sainsbury's. This is an access gate at this bottom corner, but there's usually been a concrete truck or something parked there every time we've tried to. Oh, that's the access gate for the staff. There's usually a concrete truck parked here, which sort of impedes your view. Oh, there's not today. Goodness me, they're making me into a liar. So that's the view from this end, looking across to Talbot Road car park. That big building at that one there, that's Bickerstaff House. And you can just see the roof of Sainsbury's over this little green cabin here. And that crane, as I came round the corner, there was a guy. You can see the little cab on the crane here. And round the other side of it, there was a guy stood on the platform at the back. Good Lord in heaven above, I'd be sick as a dog up there. So, let's have a look through this next gate. Terrible at road names. I know what this one is and I still can't remember. You're going to have to just sack me, aren't you? To get me is that Colin? Or is it somebody else? I've just seen Colin. It's another spectator. They ought to be selling tickets, didn't they? They ought to be selling tickets for us all to watch. So the tramway contractors are going to be on site for about 26 weeks. Let's see if we can, that's better. Are going to be on site for about 26 weeks laying the lines up to the terminus. They look like they're cracking on nicely. And as I said, the overhead lines were done overnight so that there were no delays. I wonder what that is. What's that little thing that is tugging? It looks like a cage for climbing a ladder to stop you from falling off. And you can see the lines there, look. Can you see them there as they're going to the tramway terminus? Goodness. It's all very interesting stuff. I'm gasping to have a look round on site. And to think that in June last year there was just absolutely nothing on site, and you can see at that angle, look, all the steelwork for the building. It's going to be a bobby dazzler, that. Wow, it's very interesting. Right, next stop. Let's see if we can see anything through this gate up here. So do you remember when it used to be fine fare? Even going back way before Wilco. I do. I remember fine fare. And we've got one of the fine fare panels that were on the building. We've rescued one and taken it to Rabbit Towers. Can you see the concrete pad for the crane? They've had to build that so that they can put the crane in. Goodness me. This is where the guy was stood a minute ago. It was on the back of here. Could have gipped. It's a big crane. It's just amazing how they make sense out of all this perceived chaos. It's a shame they've parked this great big lorry. We could have had a look, couldn't we? So that's obviously going underneath. Very interesting. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this update from Talbot Gateway, from the tramway extension. Sorry about the fencing that I'm kind of dodging round to try and give you the view of the site instead of the view of the fence. If you've enjoyed it, make sure that you've subscribed to the Visit Fylde Coast YouTube channel. Make sure that you've hit that little bell for notifications, and don't forget, oh, they've got the gate open, don't forget to give this video a like. Are you ready? We're going to have a view without a gate in the way, and it's on schedule for completion summer 2022. Oh, he's shutting it. He's shutting it. We thought we were going to get a view for a second then, didn't we? Sorry? Oh, yes, please. That's very kind of you. I'm trying to dodge the view around all the fencing, you see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fabulous. Thank you ever so much. So I'm right in thinking, Emma, that the tramway terminus is sort of down here.
Right at the edge of the hotel.
At the end.
Yeah.
And the hotel is a horseshoe shape.
It is, yeah.
Fab. I'm just so impressed. I've got no idea how you know what you're doing. Wow, what a view. That's excellent. Thank you ever so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you ever so much, Gateman, from Visit Fylde Coast.